Okay, welcome to the class. Now we'll be making use of this app, Canva. If you haven't downloaded it, you should. So let's dive into it. So now this is what the platform looks like, and there's not much to do today but to explain to you each of the icons we have there, how to set up your document to start working. So we click on I won't be using any arrows or drawing lines on the screen so that you don't get distracted. So if you look down, we have the home, the project, and the plus sign. Then we have the template and then the pro. The pro is just talking about if you want to get the pro version of Canva, but it is not really necessary. We are not going deep using their tools like that, so we don't need the pro version of it. So I'll click the plus sign below, and then from there we have the for you document and then the whiteboard. But we click on create new and then click on our custom size. So the custom size, I want to make use of a size that is fit for a square. So I'll make use of that 5 by 5 inches. You can input it yourself using this width, height and all. Click 5 and then 5 here. Change your pixel to inches and then you're good to go. So I have to correct that. So create new design. So this will give us a plain page, a white background, and then from there we start working. So as I've said earlier in the voice notes, today will just be like an introduction to the platform, and then we do a very short design, a design that requires nothing much, just for you to get familiar with the shapes, with the tools in Canva. So now we have the page. The first thing first, let us look down to the screen. We see where we have design, elements, text, camera roll, the brand, upload, draw, projects, apps, new design. That's all. But today we'll be using just the text tool and the element tool. So that's literally all you need for now. So if you click on the screen, we have replace. If you click on the screen, that will be clicking on the page, the 5 by 5 inches that will be created. So let us add color to it. You can make it of this color, but I want us to make it of blue. Blue is best used with yellow, cream. Red is not favorable when you're making use of a blue background. So that is how to change your background. Let's go back to it. We click on the screen, like the page itself, and then you click on color. Take any color you want and make use of blue. If you want black, click on black, but we're making use of blue for this class. So the next thing now is that the text tool. I told you today we are going to be using the element and then the text. So let's go to the text tool first. Here in the text tool, at the top you can see that we have search, font and combinations. We have add a text box, we have the magic write, and so on and so forth. What we need is just to click on the add text box. So there we type whatever thing we want. So it is New Year. Happy New Year in advance. So let us try to make a design that is related to the festive period. Happy New Year. So you can adjust the size by clicking on the top of this right here. Any edge, don't draw it by the side. That's not what we need now. You still go into that, but at the corners, the 90-degree, the edges here, right here, that's the way we drag it. So we need to change the font to whatever we want. So to change the font, look down to your screen. You have edit font, text styles, font size, color. I think we are still okay with the white, so let's go to the fonts. Here we see some numbers of fonts that we can make use of. Let's go with this Archivo Black. Okay, so now let's reduce the size, and then you can draw it by the side, so that we want the happy to be at the top and then the new year to be below. So it is Happy New Year. So I had the year 2025 to it, text box, and then we write 2025. Okay, so to drag this 2025, you see the plus sign just below the text right here. So we want to change the size. I told you where to click the upper hand by the left corner. You see it there. So we've changed the size, and then let's adjust it to fit to be in the middle, at the middle actually. So now let's change the color of 2025. I told you we can make use of yellow, we can make use of cream. It's best with blue background. But this is yellow. Yeah. So let's take this to the upside a little, and this to the upside a little. Happy New Year 2025. Now to spice it up a little, we go to the elements. Click on elements. Under the elements, all we need here is just the shapes. Here you find recently used, because I usually use my Canva, so you might not have that. So we are going to click on the shapes. I want to make use of just the square again. So I reduce the size, bring it here. I want to make use of it to create a design. You can pinch your screen to make it bold, just the way you zoom when you're looking at a picture. So here it's here. You can adjust it and take it, place it anywhere you like. So I'll duplicate it by clicking the plus sign at the top of the shape. If you're working with any shape or any object or text, you have to click it to see the options. For example, if I click it, the yellow shape we just brought now, you see the options there. You see the right text, that's the first one. The second one is the duplicate. The third one is the delete. So I want to duplicate. So I've done the duplication, and then I click the plus sign again. again, and again. Just follow step by step and get it right. So that's the design I want to create with it. Now I want to select all this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all these 5 shapes. I want to select them and group them together. First thing first, what you do is select the first shape, click on the 3 dots, then click on select multiple. We have copy, copy style, paste, duplicate, delete. Below it we have select multiple. Let us select multiple, and then after clicking on select multiple, we come back and click the shapes. Select multiple. So we selected the 5 multiples and the 5 objects, and then we click on group. Group is above the select multiple. So after grouping it, you can now select that and then duplicate it. You see your duplicate icon. So let's take it to where we want to place it. Pinch your screen to adjust the size. I want to place it here, right here. So this is our Happy New Year 2025 design, and this is just for starters. When we dive in, we will spice it up and then get familiar with the objects and tools. I will want you to try this using a black background, and then your Happy New Year should be white. The 2025 should be a color of your choice. I put that to you. I then try to create these exact shapes, these five squares. Create them and place it wherever you wish and desire, and then send the picture directly to my DM, not in the group. So that'll be all for today. See you tomorrow when we'll be going deeper by creating a logo design. Thank you. Okay, before you go, how do you save it? You click on the icon above. You see, look at your screen, you see where we have something like a crown. And crown is just the pro version. We have a text tool beside it. After that, we have the download tool. If I click on it, it will ask for options to save. So it is preparing the design now. So after preparing the design, then we can save.